This morning I was in line at a consulate to get a travel visa. You have to show up with all your paperwork and wait in line for an hour. If all your paperwork is in order, you leave your passport and all your documents with them for processing and come back when it is ready to be picked up, with the visa added. I was advised to show up early because the line is insane and moves slowly, so I got there an hour before it opened, and there were still 10 people or so ahead of me. About a half hour before opening time, a woman approached, looked at the line which at this point extends around the block, and then stood next to the first person in line. About 10 minutes later, someone walked up and asked her if she was in the pickup line, and she said yes, so the second person lined up behind her. A few more people trickled in and asked if it was the pickup line, and a couple of people overheard and got out of the main line to stand behind her in the pickup line. At 9:30 sharp, when the guard came out, he took one look at the second line and said, "One line, people." If the first woman had stood in line when she arrived rather than deciding she could just make her own line, she would have been about 30th, but when the guard sent her to the back of the line, it was at least 100 people deep. So that was enjoyable to watch. But I do feel bad for the poor people who assumed the pickup line was a real thing and stood behind her and lost their spot in the real line.